I think atheists and agnostics get a bad rap. I'm appalled sometimes when I hear so-called religionists or moral people or deep persons of faith talk about how the agnostics or atheists are somehow immoral or satanic or deeply deluded. Really, I think that atheists and agnostics are often very misunderstood. I used to be one myself, and in talking with many of them and reading a lot of the literature over the years, really, atheists and agnostics often have a good point that should be respected and listened to. There's usually, I see it boils down to about two reasons that people often choose to be an atheist or agnostic. The first is that they look around at the world and they see all the infighting of religions, the bombing, the crusades, the killings, but even beyond the physical level, the constant claims of mine is better than yours, I'm going to heaven, you're going to hell. They see the bitterness and the rivalries and the massacres that sometimes happen in the name of religion. And they say, well, we don't want anything to do with that. That seems to be a bad thing. And so what you have to understand is that often the atheists and agnostics are taking the moral position. It's a moral high road. They're more moral than a lot of the religionists. Not at all amoral. The second reason that a lot of people are non-believers is because religion so often makes not even a lick of sense. The religions, of course, contradict each other, but even within a religion, you have all kinds of contradictions, refusals to acknowledge basic things like the scriptures were written by people and things have been changed in them. And then you get into the types of religionists who deny obvious truths, such as the age of the universe. It's like denying that the world is round. I mean, it's hard to blame people when you see this kind of thing. And so in that sense, the atheists and agnostics trying to be intellectually honest and sincere and not hypocritical. So what I would want to say, though, is the good news, if you're atheist or agnostic and yet you feel a little bit of spiritual yearning or wishing or something that you want to develop in yourself, that there are answers to those problems. There are ways to be on a spiritual path or develop yourself spiritually that does not require taking a viewpoint that will lead to fighting and hatred and intolerance. And there are also ways of understanding spirituality that don't require any kind of intellectual sacrifice whatsoever. Ultimately, though, what we all have to do is get beyond these crass and small and surface distinctions of he's that religion or she's not that religion, and stop seeing each other as these groups and just see all of us as humans who are each in our own way trying to move forward on the path towards greater meaning, purpose, happiness, and inner peace.